Thank you very much, Ilian. So, hello everybody. Welcome to this training. First of all, for you to know, I'm from Colombia, so English is not my mother tongue, and I'm going to try to do my best. I really love challenges, and this is going to be really challenging for me because this is going to be the first time that I'm going to do like a training all in English, but I prepare it and I'm trying to do my best. Okay, so before starting, as Ilian say, I would love to remember that again, that this call is not for you to start talking or doing everything regarding to Join2Xperience. Just remember that this is just the name of our team and our culture. But what I'm going to do today is to try to share with you what is behind the scenes. Okay, what are the things that we are doing, or those things that people don't used to see, but are the ones that are making Join2Xperience to grow as it is growing and to build that culture. So I'm going to share you some of our secrets for you to be able to take it for your teams and to do the same and to be able also to create your own cultures. Okay, perfect. So guys, building culture. Here is the name of our team, our culture, and I want to just start first of all telling you what is Join2Xperience for us and what is exactly Join2Xperience. Join2Xperience is a community of entrepreneurs and also travelers with the target of helping all together 1 million families to travel around the world, but with less prices and in a smarter way. Okay, so that's our common target objective. But of course, all those persons, we are already more than 100 people around the world. We have our own whys, our own targets, but we have this one in common. And this is the secret that is behind Join2Xperience. Okay, so I want to remember you too, first of all, that everybody wants to be part of something. Okay, we as human beings, we are built to be part of something. We are not built to be alone, and that's what we are doing here in Join2Xperience. And remember also, because sometimes we forget it when we are in network marketing and doing this kind of business, that people they don't join like a company or a product. Okay, but people joins people. Okay, that is really important. I would love you to take note about it. Okay, because this is like the most important thing to keep in mind when we are building a culture. Okay, people used to join people, not to join companies or products. Okay, so here I want to take advantage of a training that we had the pleasure to get from Ilian Eftimov, that is here. All of you know him. He was speaking about the golden circle. Okay, maybe this is the first time that you have heard about it. For me, it was not, but I want to share it like in a simple way to you, for you to understand why it is really important to start like building your culture, beginning from the why and not from the what. Okay, so the first thing is that usually the people used to build business, not only network marketing, but everything at all, like starting from the what. I mean, like, what do you have? Like, yeah, we have a saves for traveling, we have a platform, we have this, we have that. Okay, that's perfect. That's the company, and that's way. And then it goes to the how. How do we do that? Okay, we do it in a mobile application. We do it in a platform. We have some, I don't know, partners that we have those amazing savings and all these kind of things. Okay, that's great. That's the how. And then usually the people tend to leave the why behind, or for the last opportunity, let's say. And that's the wrong way to build a business. Okay, so I want to bring some examples that maybe you know already. You maybe know these kind of companies like Apple, Nike, Taco Bell. I don't know if Taco Bell is known here in Europe. I think no. I don't know. Let me know in the chats, because I am like half in Europe, half in Latin America. So there are some issues that I'm not used to that. But Taco Bell is another like company. It is for food. Okay, but all those companies has like that thing in common, and it's that they build their companies or their business with this golden circle, but in the other way, okay, in the other path. I mean, they start first of all with the why, then they go to the how, and at the end they go to the what. Okay, so this is really important. Why? Because the why is the most important thing. It's like the basis of everything. Here you can see that the why is like the belief that you have, okay, the purpose that you have, the cause that you have behind everything, you know. And I already told you what is the purpose of Join2Xperience for all of us. We are. You will see later. We are from abroad, from every part of the world, you know, but we have the same purpose together, and that's really important to start with the why. Okay, then the how. Okay, how do we do that? Well, we do it with okay, perfect. We do it with the platform, we do it with this company, we do it with this partner. Okay, that's perfect. And then what? What are you going to get with that company? What are you going to get with that platform and all these kind of things? Okay, guys. So that's what Join2Xperience understood too, and we were starting to do, and that's really important for you. Take into account. If you are not doing it like that, no worries. Okay, you can make like a stop, you can start thinking and like redesign and starting from the why. Okay, so yeah, there you can see Join2Xperience because we are just a baby community, but we are wanting to become like Apple, Nike, and all of these kind of companies. Okay, so now I want to speak more in deep about the numbers, okay? Because in the back of all this information that I'm telling you, there are like some reasons why it works like that. And maybe you know this guy that is called Ray Higdon, okay? Let me know in the chat who from this room know Ray Higdon. I'm pretty sure that the majority of the persons that are here, they know it. Ray Higdon, for those who doesn't know who is him, he's a guy with his wife that has been working with network marketing. He's 7-figure earners. He has built a really big team. But not only that, but he has like started like a company. It calls maybe rank makers, and they keep like coaching people regarding to network marketing. And there was a training that he was teaching us. I don't know if all of you were there, but there was a training where he was speaking about this law. And I really want you to write it too, because there is another secret behind that law. That is the 80-15-5 law for network marketing. And if you can see, well, I was thinking about it, and it has to do a lot with something that maybe a lot of people here know or have heard about it, that it is the Pareto principle, okay? Maybe you have heard about it, but I want you to take this Pareto principle to your teams, to your culture, to your groups, to your business, to whatever you want to call it, okay? So first, this is not mine. This is something that he has taught us, okay? And those numbers for you to know too, that are coming from, he has been coaching a lot of people, other people, not from his team, that they have built also really big teams. They are 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners, and for all of them, these numbers are more or less the same. So why it is going to be different for you? We need to learn from the people that are having already the results that we want, okay? So what he said, the 80% of your people are going to be those that don't take action at all, okay? Do you have people that are here? Do you have people on your team that they are there but they are not taking action, that they are just watching other people how they are doing it, that they are just enjoying and having fun, and when there is a party they just appear, or when there is a trip there they are, but during the job and all these kind of things they are not there? Do you feel like identify with that? I'm pretty sure you are, because it happens to everyone here in this kind of business, right? So there is going to be also the 15% of our team that are going to be those who, listen to this, They take action, but not as a priority. Okay? What does I mean with this is like those people that are always connected to the system, they are always here, like listening to trainings, they go to all the events, they go to all the meetings, but they are not taking action, like really real action. You know, they haven't even gone to the whole list, contact list that they have done in the beginning, and all these kind of things. So that's perfect. And that is also great to have this kind of people here. Okay, you will see why later. And then there is going to be the 5% of those persons that there was a training from, I don't remember his name. I'm not going to say because I used to switch their names, but he was speaking about the assets. Okay, and for me, those are those persons on your team that they are really willing to do the extra. Okay, what is the extra? Well, to give the extra mile. I mean, those persons that even if they are working on their jobs, current jobs, they want to come to home and keep working with this. Those persons that they don't care if there is a, I don't know, like free day or holiday or whatever, they are taking action anyway with their business and with John, with the whole team and with the whole culture. Okay, and you will see later what are those kind of persons because I'm going to share with you how it works here in Join2Xperience. Okay, guys. So the conclusion of this is like everybody must to be welcome. Okay, I know that sometimes we get like a little bit tired of those persons that are from the 80 that you keep like calling them and asking them to do this or that, and they are never doing it. They are just there, like paying their membership, appearing just when there is a party or when there is a trip or something. But even those persons are welcome there. Okay, they must to be welcome here, and that's why we need to prioritize building a culture, building that atmosphere for all those persons. Because, guys, not everybody that you are going to sign up, not everybody that is going to join to your team, they are going to be on the 5% or they are going to be on the 15%. And we need to accept it and we need to work even with that. Okay? So, here it is. Where is Join2Xperience? Join2Xperience is real people, okay, real people being a real family around the world, okay? Why I want to share it with you? Because if you can see here in those pictures, there are like normal people, like they are not the fittest or the perfect or the most beautiful or whatever. Yeah, we are beautiful in our heart, but I mean, we are normal persons, okay? And that's what we used to share with the people that are watching us. Like to try to tell them, to tell all the people that are watching Join2Xperience that this is for everybody, that this is open for everybody. It doesn't care who you are, where are you from, or whatever, okay? And that's what we used to share. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you in this slide is like that sense of being part of, you know, like the thing of using this kind of hats with the brand, the t-shirts with the brand. Even right now we are using this, I don't know how to say it in English. I will appreciate the translator to help me with this, but we say in English tapabocas, that now is like the fashion issue. So also with Join2Xperience, okay, guys. So this is something that is going to help a lot because it's going to create like curious with the other persons that are around us, but they don't know what is it. You know, even me, for example, I'm the first one that use it. Like people that is following me on social medias, they see that I used to go to the gym, for example, with my cap. Sometimes I used to go out with my t-shirt, you know. If I'm doing like Facebook Live or something, sometimes I use it too because it's a way to do marketing to our team, to our brand, and people start like asking like, what is it? Okay, guys. So this is really awesome for you to take into account. and to try to keep it as real as possible, because that's the only way that the people that are not joined already on your team, they are wanting to be part of, because they will feel like, okay, maybe I can fit too. Remember that everybody wants to be part of something. Okay, so the other thing that I want to share with you is that, for example, when we started, we really had like a really worldwide vision. Okay, and I hope you have it too, because as you see, like the majority of the persons from our community right now, they are from the Spanish world, let's say. We all of us speak Spanish, and in the beginning, I remember that everybody was like asking us like, why Join2Xperience, why in English? It is a little bit difficult for us to pronounce it, to whatever. And it was because our vision was worldwide. I mean, it would be different if, for example, we had decided to start this culture with a Spanish word. Then for people from abroad, from another countries, from Australia, United States, whatever, Europe, or in fact, we have here, as you can see, like people from Morocco, but they are being part also of this. And this is because we had the worldwide vision. Okay, so that is something that maybe you can take into account too. Like if you want to do something really huge, as we would love to, is to try to see like a worldwide vision. Yeah. And here the word vision is really important. It's like, yeah, when we started, we were just few of us, but we knew that in a certain moment there would be people from other countries like being part of this, and now it is starting to happen. Now you can see that there is the system, our team, like is starting to grow in Morocco. There are people from Dominican Republic, for example. There are people from Peru that has just started there. And this is really important when you are trying to create that culture, because if you don't do that since the beginning, and then it starts like really growing, then if there has passed, I don't know, maybe months or even years, and then you need to open that to other, it will be a little bit tough or really hard, like to try to make it more open to the world. So that is another thing that I wanted to share with you, because maybe it could help you too. So in that way, you can tell the people that everybody around the world can be part of this too. Okay? And here, there is another thing, guys, that I really would love to tell you. And yeah, it's not going to be easy. I already told you, okay, but it is worth it. It is worth it for sure. And for all of you that don't know, I am mechanical engineer as a profession. Okay, so I have never been with things about marketing. I never before like took any master courses, whatever about it, but I was wanting to learn. Okay, so I'm going to share something with you, and maybe some of you will think, oh my God, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do this. Guys, there is a really huge free university right now that is called YouTube. And all the things that I'm going to share with you that we as Join2Xperience are using right now, the majority I have learned from it. Okay, for free. The majority, okay? So what do we do also to try to create this culture? And this is really something that is not because of we, Join2Xperience, but we have been like following the steps of other leaders from other companies, other products that they have already done it with really empires, like really huge teams. And this is what they are doing. So what we decided to do, we decided to have our YouTube channel, we decided to have our Facebook group for our team, and even open, and we decided to have our Instagram. Okay, so why do we do that? This is really important. Guys, please take account of it. First of all, because this is a way that the people can take leverage off. Okay, we need to understand, people, that this is a business of persons, okay? And not everybody is going to be like you. Not everybody is going to know how to use YouTube, how to use Instagram, how to use Facebook, okay, but they can take advantage of someone that is already doing it, okay? So what we do with those platforms is like creating content that the other people, they just take advantage of it. They just press a button and make share, and they have it on their own social medias. Okay, so as easy as you can make it to your team, to your culture, to your people, it would be much better. Really, it would be much better, because if not, they will reach a point that they will feel that they cannot do that. Okay, so that's the first reason why we decided to do it in that way. Now the second one is that as I already told you, we had a worldwide vision. So with those platforms, we had the opportunity to keep connected with people. Okay, and this is really powerful. I don't know if you know about it, but let me tell you, like in my daily day, let's say, how it works. Like, first of all, there are a lot of people from our team that we don't know each other in person, but it seems like we already made it. Okay, we are seriously like a family, like totally seriously, because we are connected like every single day, but not just because a test or through a test. Okay, it's more than that. It's like we know the life of each other. We more or less know about their families and all these kind of things because we have those platforms. Okay, and this is really powerful. For example, in my case, yesterday, let's say, I met a friend. She's from the business, from my team. Okay, and with her, for example, I can meet another person that I have never seen that person in my life. And when she introduced me to that other person, he used to say like, "Oh, you are Tatiana. I already know you." And I was like, I used to be like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, because I have seen you on her stories, I have seen you on her lives, I have seen you on this and that." And that makes like people feel more confident with you when you get in contact with people. So that is really, really powerful to do it, guys. It's something that maybe we cannot see, but it works like that. Okay. And the third one, and this is important too, why to do it in different platforms, guys? Because as I already told you, like we are different persons, and all those platforms are for like different kind of people or different styles, let's say, because none of them are similar, or maybe none of them are working the same way in each country. I'm going to give you an example, okay? For example, I know that in the US, they are not that much into WhatsApp, for example, and they used to do a lot like Facebook. A lot. It's like something really common for them. And I cannot like try to switch everybody from US like to use WhatsApp just because I'm from Colombia and we are from Latin America and we are used to WhatsApp. Okay, so what do we do in Join2Xperience? It's like we open different channels for everybody to feel welcome, for everybody to feel comfortable to use whatever they want. Okay, if they want to use all of them, perfect. If they just use Instagram, perfect too. If they just use Facebook, perfect too. I mean, they are going to be welcome everywhere. Okay, so this is also something that opens the possibility to all your team and even to all the people that you want to get to know your team, your culture, or whatever you want to build with this. Okay, so this that I'm going to share with you is another important thing. Do you remember the 80% of people that I told you? Write me in the chat if you remember. The 80% of people that I told you in the beginning, those that are maybe not always like showing up and all these kind of things, but they keep being there. Okay, guys, so you as the leaders must, this is a must, like to have also non-business spaces. Okay, this is really important. Why? Because those spaces are for that people, and that people is the 80%. It's like the majority of your team or your business or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to share some things that we used to do, but not all. There are some others. But for example, we used to join like in a Zoom just to do something different from business. Okay, like in this kind of Zooms, it is like really, how do you say, forbidden to speak about business. Okay, here we join just to speak about us, about our life. Sometimes we have like a sort of parties. Okay, we used to do this even before the quarantine time, and everybody was like doing birthday parties with Zoom. Okay, we already were doing it, but this is really awesome and special because it's this place where people start feeling part of something. Like it is not only like a company, it is not only like a platform, but there are people knowing each other with different cultures, with different lifestyles, and all these kind of things. For example, for you to have an idea, you can take advantage of a special date to do this kind of things. Like here I'm sharing with you that we are going to have another party this Saturday, the 19th of December, that we are going to celebrate like Christmas and New Year's Eve and all these kind of things. So this is also another must. Okay, guys, don't become like those teams that are always like work, 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 because it is not going to work at all. That must to be said. I'm sorry if maybe some are not agree with it, but that's the way it works, guys. And I already told you, it's not Tatiana saying, it's numbers, and that's it, okay? So I'm going to start ending up with this. This part I'm going to share to you is regarding to those that are part of the 15 and the 5, okay? And even for the IT, sometimes they get connected to this too, but maybe you cannot see it, okay? So first of all, try to have a system, okay? We call it a weekly system, and this is really powerful. This is really needed. This is really important, and for me, it's like a skeleton of the business. For Join2Xperience, it's like almost everything, guys, because I don't know you, but we in Join2Xperience, we are here like trying to build a business that at the end try to give us the freedom. We don't want to be like that leader that is always doing everything by himself or by herself, because in that way you are not going to build freedom in the future, because you are going to be always the person to be there, giving a presentation, giving a training, doing this, doing that, and the day that you are not there, so your business is not working anymore, okay? And the other thing, or the other important issue regarding to the system, is that it must to be scheduled, okay? Like there should be a schedule that everybody knows, and it must to be respected and always be the same, okay? That is something that in the beginning I'm going to share with you now that I'm going to let you know about our team, because I am like a psycho with that thing. Like seriously, I'm that one that is always like fighting with it, because that's why it is called a system. I mean, you cannot create a system and every Monday do it in a different hour, and every Tuesday on another different hour with another link or whatever, because it's going to be a mess, guys. And your people is not going to get educated regarding to the schedule and regarding to the platforms that you used to do or to use to work your system. Okay, that is really, really, really important. And you must to be consistent with it. It's not easy in the beginning. If maybe you don't have it yet, I can tell you it's not easy. Why? Because in the beginning, people don't used to get the importance of the system. So maybe, I don't know, you have a team of 100 people or 50 or whatever. And when you open the room for your presentation or for your training, there is just like 5% of the people that you have. Like if you have 100, maybe in the room there are 10, 8, 6, or whatever. And in the beginning you say like, oh my God, this is not working, people is not using it, blah, 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 and all those voices. Guys, that's the way it works. Yeah, at the beginning it's going to be difficult, but if you keep doing it and doing it and doing it anytime that you need it, it is going to work at the end. okay? And that is really important. Also, another thing that we have that you can do too on your teams or your culture or whatever you want to build is like a guide regarding to the first steps, like telling people about this business and all these kind of things. And also we have a guide regarding to how to do it, because there is an like a mistake that I have seen that is always done in this network marketing business, is that people is used to, or leaders are used to tell people what to do but not how to do it. You know, like, yeah, you have to read this book and you have to go and see that video and you have to do like a contact list and you have to tell people this and that, but you never tell them like how you do that. Okay, so this is really important for you to take into account, because it is much easier if you tell people how to do it, and we have like this guide also to do it. And for the last thing is the values. This is like also like the base of everything in the culture. That's why it is called culture, because we are people from every part of the world, and we have to, or we need to have like a framework, you know, like a framework where you can be and where you cannot. And if you that you are listening to me, you have been part, or you are part of a company, normal company, standard company, you know that they have also these kind of things, right? They have vision, they have mission, even they have values. So we have it too. And we teach people how do we work. And we also not only teach people when they are already here, but when we are trying to build our business. For example, yesterday happened to me too. There was a leader that he was calling me and he was asking me like, Tatiana, we have this guy and we have the option to share the opportunity with him, but he had done in the past this and that. He is not like behaving in a really good way and this kind of things. I told them like, read our values and ask you if you want to have that kind of persons on your team. If you want to have that kind of people in your family, because this is a family that we are building. So at the end, they answer themselves, and that's why it's really important to like to set up like the values on which you are being working. Okay. So guys, all I have told you, it is not Tatiana Bustillo, okay? I am like the boys, okay? But this is a teamwork, a really, really hard teamwork, okay? And here you can meet the people that is behind that, because without them and without the whole team, it won't be possible. But I want to speak about them, because those that you are seeing here, those are the ones that are part of the 5% that I told you. Those are the ones that are willing to do the extra, okay? Those are the ones that have already understood the vision of Join2Xperience, and they have understood that Join2Xperience is not Tatiana Bustillo's team or Tatiana Bustillo's work, but this is something that goes beyond, okay? So there is Rosie, and there is even Jorge, Miki, that they are, well, Rosie is helping us with the translation also to Spanish. They are area manager, and I also want to share with you, I know that a lot of people here in the room, maybe they have their wives, their husbands, and here you can see that there is a business that you can build together with your partner. It's totally possible, okay? There are also Catherine and Javier. They are also a couple. They are senior manager, and also there is Fabio, and he's area manager too. And the other thing for you to know, or you to realize here, is that you can see all of them are from different countries, okay? From Brazil, from República Dominicana, from Spain, from Argentina, from Colombia, but we are doing it together, you know? And you know why? Because I want to close the training or this with this. It's like, as this is a business of persons, the most important like task that you have to do or to develop as a leader is to try to get the best of their skills for build a business. Okay, let me tell you what I want to let you know about it. Okay, all of us has different personalities. like in families, we are like brothers, and sometimes also we fight. It's normal because we are persons, okay? And we are so different among us, okay? For example, Rosie and Javier, they have a personality that we call blue. There are those persons like Nuno that is here also in the call. Now they are always like, they love party. They are always with a really high energy and all these kind of things. And you know what? Those two are the ones that are going to be in charge of the party that I already showed to you on Saturday. Why? Because, for example, me, Tatiana, I'm not that blue, even if I am dressed like blue. But I'm not that blue as maybe some people can think. Okay, so I know that I'm not the right person to handle that party, but they are, and we ask them to be in charge of that, and they are really pleased to do it. They are really happy to do it, and that's how it works, guys. Like seriously, that's how a teamwork works. Like you must to understand what are the best skills from each one and trying to get the best from them. I already told you I am more like square mind. You can see like the planner, like the one that has to have a schedule. And sometimes I'm like the one that get angry if it is not respected. You know, there is someone that must to do the, how do you say, like the dirty job. Well, that's me. But that is needed too. You know, like they really love it because the majority of them, they are not like with that discipline. I'm the one that is like pushing them and doing this. So guys, this is a teamwork, and you really need to make all of them part of your team or whatever. Okay, so that's why I say Join2Xperience is not Tatiana Bustillo, but you really need to find people that follow your vision. Is your vision what you have to share? They are not following Tatiana Bustillo. They are not following the why of Tatiana Bustillo, because my why, my personal why, is my mom, okay? But they are not following that. They are following the vision of Join2Xperience. And this is really powerful, and let me tell you why, okay? Yeah, maybe Fabio and I were the one that started with this idea, but I'm really happy right now that they both the vision that we have with Join2Xperience, because none of us has our life for granted, right? And if maybe, I don't know, tomorrow, in a month or whatever, I pass it out, I know that Join2Xperience is going to keep living. I know that Join2Xperience is going to get the target that we set up. Why? Because those persons are going to make it happen. It doesn't matter if Tatiana is or not there. They are going to make it happen. Why? Because we have a really strong why, as I told you in the beginning, and that's what they are doing. And not only them, all the people from Join2Xperience are here for that. So at this moment, I would like to ask people from Join2Xperience that are here in the room, please, the translator, if they can help me, to write in the chat where are they from. I would love the other people from the call, they can see how powerful can be this done. If you do it in the right way, you can really reach a lot of countries that maybe you cannot even imagine if you do it in that way. And guys, seriously, we have to start doing leadership as servant. Seriously, there is Rosie, is one of my best. I really love her because, guys, in this kind of business, the most important thing, listen to that, is not only to reach. It's not to reach a rank. It's not to reach a area, district, regional, national, and all those levels from the residual. But the most important thing is to remain. And the only way to remain is if you create a really great culture where people don't want to leave, where people can find the environment for them to stay. Guys, not everybody is going to come here for the business. Not everybody is going to come here. Listen to this. For the savings, seriously, because yesterday even I met another guy, he's from my team, okay, but he told the other people that we were there that he was here because of the personal development that he can find in this space, in this culture, you know? So you don't know why people is going to join, but you must to create that culture for them to want to stay here. And that's the only way you can build a really strong business that will last. Maybe it can take a little bit longer, yeah, maybe, but you are doing something that is going to last for a long time. Okay, so I would love to thank Ilian and Nuno for them, and even Leo Escalia, Ilian, and Nuno for them to trust in Join2Xperience, to trust in our team, in our vision, to respect it, to support it, and that's why we are here. And I would like to open like 5 minutes maybe to answer some questions. I don't know if there are some questions in the chat, because maybe you have some doubts, but I really hope you enjoy it, you love it, guys, because I made it with my heart and try to share with you what is happening behind the scenes with Join2Xperience.